Hey you guys, it's Crystal from the Abundantly Blessed Homestead, where we use the wisdom of our ancestors to make amazing, nourishing, delicious meals for our family and grow some of our own food. Naomi and I are here inside the pantry for a very good reason. And that is that we are doing a pantry de-stash, I guess you could call it. We are purging out lots of foods that we have been eating a bit too much of. So we are having some histamine type reactions in our family, and so we are deciding to change our diet to more of a full GAPS centered diet for our family. Our family has always strived on the GAPS diet itself, but also full GAPS, which is the very last stage in the GAPS diet healing program. I know there are a lot of you that watch my channel that are trying to do GAPS with your family, or you've entertained doing GAPS with your family, and you're just struggling to have recipes that are GAPS approved. So you guys can look forward to those type of meals coming here on the channel whenever I can get my phone to work to go live, but also for pre-recorded meals that I'm going to be recording me making. And so keep your eyes out for that. But as far as today, the shelves behind me are getting rather bare. We're going to be donating the food to a local family that will use them because they don't have the same issues that we have. And so we're just going to donate the food. So let me show you kind of what's left inside the pantry and what's going to be going out the door to somebody else. Okay, so we have organic olive oil that'll be staying, lentils, green split peas I think can stay. We have some ground flaxseed that's going to stay. We've got palm fruit shortening, which will be staying. I probably won't buy any more palm fruit shortening after we use this, though. I usually use that when we made our sourdough bread. So we'll probably just switch over to coconut oil after this is gone. Okay, raw honey is staying. This little tiny bit of molasses in the bottom will stay because we use this for goat emergencies. Obviously, healthy salt is going to stay. We have some already soaked and dehydrated crispy nuts. Those are going to stay. Coconut oil back here. Coconut flour. We've got chia seeds. Just found out that those are okay to have. So that's encouraging. I am going to be keeping this raw cane sugar inside our pantry because we use it to make kombucha. Homemade celery salt will stay. Chia seeds, once again, are going to stay. I've got a package of elderberries that we never had to use this winter for cold and flu, so that's going to stay. Almond meal flour will be staying. Some more salt, some vanilla extract. And then the rest of the shelves are getting kind of bare. So we're going to actually tidy this up. We're going to be moving the empty jars up to the top shelves up there, which is what my shelves are used for at the top of the ceiling. All my empty jars go up there. And then organizing the food that's left on these shelves. And we'll bring you back and show you the end result. But first, let's go see the foods we're getting rid of. So all grains we're getting rid of. So this is a big old 1 gallon container of cornmeal. We're actually going to feed this to the chicks. 4 gallons of brown rice is going to find a new home. 5 gallons of oat groats, also going to be finding a new home. The expensive sprouted oats that I bought 2 months ago, I believe, or maybe it was just last month on my Azure haul. All 4 bags are going to a new home. Oatmeal is not allowed on the GAPS diet since it is a grain. Also, I have some leftover homemade noodles that I had made. These are sprouted. Both bags, so they're going to find a good home. I have some organic whole wheat spaghetti that's going to find a good home, and some 13 bean mix going to find a good home. Organic popcorn, wild rice, nutritional yeast, xanthan gum, all finding another home. Organic non-GMO egg noodles from Azure Standard. Corn chips are out of here. We have some popcorn seasoning that we were buying from Azure Standard, but if you're not going to eat popcorn, there's no point in having the seasoning. Potatoes. White chocolate chips. Chocolate chips. Vital wheat gluten. Active dry yeast. Carob chips. Carob powder. And poppy seeds. And that's the bulk of it. All right, so here we are back into the pantry. We've restocked a lot of the canned goods. They get to stay, or at least for the most part, because most of the canned goods are allowed on the full GAPS diet. The emptiest, most organized shelf, in my opinion, is the center shelf, which lost the most amount of food in this food purging process. But at least the shelf is nicely wiped off, and all of the things are organized and easy to find, which is great. And then, of course, all of our empty jars were moved up. We do have some canned corn way up there, which we can't have on GAPS, but for the most part, it's all just empty jars up above. And all of our food that we can eat is down below and nicely organized. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We're going to be switching things up here as far as recipes go, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.